This was once the submission championship at our last show. Nice Guys finished last. Cameron Gates took it upon himself to change it to the Inner City title.
That's what you can do when you're the champ. This is what it's all about. Look at that. There it is.
Of course.
It's all about the gold.
Scarlett Donovan raises it into the air for everyone to see. That's what they're fighting for. That's what this business is about, winning championships. Cameron Gates in an unfamiliar position defending his title.
Hey, stop that, Farmer. You're going to stop disrespecting the champ, or me and you're going to have a problem. Cam Gates is a fighting champion.
Oh, he's going for a pin. And almost just like that, Lucas Riley showing that blink and you'll miss it speed.
You're not going to get the champ like that. He ain't gritty enough.
Now, as mentioned, something that we need to reiterate, this is day 945 for Cam Gates as the Inner City champion, but this might be it as he goes for a pin. No! Double stop right to the sternum, and we've got the champ gasping as we go for a pin.
That can't be good, Farmer. If he hits him in the chest like that, the champ can't breathe. Bomb squad, see?
To your point, this is not a bomb squad match. This is a Cam Gates title defense. Remember where you were when you saw it. They don't happen very often.
But
big move there as Lucas Riley checks to make sure his nose is still on straight after that big Dominator DDT
100%.
into the mat. Into the midsection there. Now, interesting note, Cam Gates is the youngest person to ever be a champion here at Santino's.
Of course.
But Lucas Riley, triple motivation. Not only if he wins does he become champion, not only does he snap the 945-day streak, but he would become the youngest person to be a Santino Brothers champion if he gets the win here tonight.
And that's all well and good, but you know what? The Gravity Renegade is the victim of gravity right now. What?
Big move, reversal pin. Could this be it?
Oh, see, just a 2 count.
In many ways, in 3 ways, this would be a history-making moment for Lucas Riley if he's able to pull this off. Rebounding off that turnbuckle and picking up the champion and hoisting him over with a vertical suplex down onto the mat.
Come on,
and these two guys that were once moving very quickly find themselves down on the mat trying to find a way back to their feet.
Come on,
and now it's a foot race to see who can get up first as Scarlett Donovan counts up to 3-digit reign.
He said you got to believe, and I believe he slapped the taste out of his mouth. But now Lucas Riley's coming back with some forearms of his own. Cover up, Cam, cover up.
And Scarlett having to get involved to separate the two. She doesn't want this to end in a disqualification, and neither do we, the fans. Lucas Riley up, over, lands on his feet, catches the head, snapmare, flips up to his feet again, off the ropes, knee to the arm. Grabs Cam Gates from behind, up, Cam reverses it, elbow.
Quicker than a hiccup.
And eats a super kick to the chin for his efforts.
Cam. Protect yourself at all times.
Up and over, hoists him up, German suplex, bridge for a pin.
No.
Kick out.
Yes.
And the crowd gasps as they almost saw history made here in this building.
For a second.
This is all or nothing. They call it high risk for a reason. Poses up, swanton bomb, and he hits all of it. Hooks the leg. Kick out. And this crowd thought that was going to be it. And you can see the face of Lucas Riley biting his knuckles in disbelief as he finds that he's going to have to dig down even deeper into the well if he wants to end the reign of the 945-day Inner City champion.
Yes!
By nothing but the width of an angel's hair, that shoulder came up before the third hand came down.
Show respect to my champion. Show respect to Cam Gates. You didn't think he had it in him. He's the man, and he just showed you why. Come on, Cam.
He's a slimy weasel. He hides from challengers, but once he's in the ring, that man can fight. Over the top.
Come on.
Fires
Come on,
up.
champ.
Off the ropes again. Up.
Oh, no.
Cutter 99. Goes for the legs. Hooks. New champion as this building erupts.
Is your winner, Santino Brothers Inner City Champion, Lucas Riley.
He has dethroned the 940 5-day champion here tonight. At Return of the King, Lucas Riley ends the reign of the man that was once the youngest to become a champion by becoming the youngest to become a champion here at Santino Brothers.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't have any words.
What is this? We got so much sportsmanship tonight. What is this about? Defend this man. Defend this man.
He's passionate. He's passionate. It's the road to 1,000. He doesn't want to let go.
You called it already, Jag. Ray Rosas wearing those Rams trunks. He's a huge fan of the Rams, and I know that it would stick in his craw for the rest of his days if he was to lose his championship right after his beloved Rams won theirs.
Well, prepare the craw because it's about to be stuck. Because Bad Dude Tito, look at the wrestling right there. Double leg, and he's hitting him. Whoa.
Jeez, you're right. Bad Dude Tito coming out like a house of fire, sticking in all the craw.
Ooh, that's Hurricane Tito. He's on him like white on rice and a glass of milk in a snowstorm. Tito is looking for the win.
And up and over. Whoa. Tito is a bad dude. You don't earn a nickname like Bad Dude Tito in a tough business like pro wrestling without being a bad dude.
Artist, you've seen him on Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. You've seen him on GCW. And look at the strength of the power.
Hoisted.
Oh.
Ray Rosas up. I don't care how much experience you have. When someone lifts you right over their head, that goes out the window.
100%. Oh.
Now, and let's not bury the lead here. Of course, Bad Dude Tito been wrestling for a long time as well. Blue Thunderbomb.
That's it.
Goes for the pin.
What? Wow. Okay, all right.
Ray Rosas must be wondering to himself right now, maybe he should have ducked this challenger.
You know what? He kicked out on instinct, in my opinion, because Tito's been on him hard. He's been on him tough. He's been on him fast. And I don't know if Ray is even aware of what's happening.
Jeez. Now, these guys, once friends, we just saw them earlier in the night. You thought that this was going to be a good match between two guys who were talented, but things got chippy. We saw there's a lot of animosity between these two, and you can already see it particularly in Bad Dude Tito playing out.
Look at that. Look at the agility. Oh, here he goes. Nice submission.
That talent that rolled through into the STF, and he's got Ray Rosas right in the middle here. And
look,
this might be it for Ray Rosas.
Tito's a former Santino Brothers submission champion. He knows how to make you tap. He tapped out Slice Boogie last time. He's going to tap out Ray Rosas.
There is a man who's won a lot of titles using an STF-type move on network television, but it wasn't enough to put away Ray Rosas just now. Right now, the champion being dominated by the challenger. Once again, this is for the Santino Brothers Championship. And that's why you can see just a little bit of stank extra on every little hit, every little throw, because this is for the biggest prize here at Santino Brothers.
Look, let's see if he can capitalize.
Using that ring post, smart move, as you said, right? I think that Ray Rosas has realized that he can't outfight, can't outslug, can't outpunch Bad Dude Tito, so he's going to use the ring post to do the hitting for him.
That's wise. I mean, you can't keep trying the same things over and over if it's not working. Ray Rosas has to mix it up somehow, and I can't see what's happening, but I believe he's mixing it up.
Now, you had mentioned that you think that he should work the leg. It looks like Ray Rosas is working on that arm, and I get what you're saying about the tape, but if you get rid of that arm, now suddenly those strikes have less power, those lifts have less power. This might be the ticket to victory.
Smart move by Ray. I don't care if it's a leg or an arm, you got to take something away from this man.
Looks like Ray Rosas is strategizing a little here, thinking. This is a talent of Ray Rosas. He doesn't rush.
No.
He doesn't rush into things. And right now he knows he's got the arm injured. He knows that there's damage done. Now he's trying to figure out the most effective way to take advantage.
And Ray is pacing himself, and he's thinking. He's a thinking man's fighter, and I love that about him. And to my surprise, he's got the upper hand on Tito right now. And ain't nothing pretty, ain't nothing skillful about that. He's just stomping that arm.
He's a thinking man's wrestler, but sometimes just stomping the snot out of somebody is the smartest thing you can do. That right hand. Oh no! My goodness. Up and over the top rope to the outside. And Ray Rosas says, why are you having all the fun? As he dives out of the ring. And this was that moment he was waiting for. Once is fine, but twice is nice.
I can't see what's happening from my position, but I can hear the impact, and whatever's going down, somebody's getting hurt.
The fans are on their feet as the loud thuds of offense are reverberating throughout the arena. Scarlett Donovan trying to bring some order to this match as both men are on the outside. And the only thing she can do is administer the 10 count, trying to get both men back in the ring, trying to get control of this match.
And Tito doesn't want this. If he gets counted out, of course he doesn't win, and I guess Ray gets to retain, so maybe Ray does want this. I don't know. But Tito's going to have to get him back in the ring if he wants a chance, if he has a chance in hell of winning this championship.
This is where that history between the two men really pays off. You can tell that they're adding just a little bit more to everything they do. You can tell that's why Ray Rosas went for the dive twice.
Scarlett's up to 6. Come on, Tito. You got to get him in the ring.
And Bad Dude
Tito breaks the count and he goes back out.
Bad Dude Tito breaking the count and then shaking his head in defiance at Scarlett Donovan, saying, I want to go back outside and I want to wreak havoc on the champion.
That's one way to do it. You know, he could have rolled in and let Ray get counted out, but he wants the belt. He wants the championship, so he rolled back out and went after him. That's smart move by Tito, and he's got to capitalize now in the ring. The only way he gets that belt around his waist is to beat Ray Rosas 1, 2, 3, right there in the Santino brothers ring.
As you mentioned, a win would be nice, but it's the title Bad Dude Tito wants. And he hooks Ray. He might be going for a ride to the outside.
Oh my
Rosas
goodness.
fighting for his life. Eating an elbow, but could this be it? Up and Ray Rosas. That could have been it for him as he goes up and goes to the outside yet again.
Son of a biscuit. That's amazing.
Ray Rosas getting his outside dive from Costco because he got him in both tonight.
That was impressive. Credit where credit is due. I did not expect to see that from Ray Rosas tonight.
Some devious intentions as he calls the crowd. Elbow!
There it is!
A macho one at that, goes for the pin.
Tito ain't done yet. Tito's still in this thing. Do not count out Bad Dude Tito. That man's got heart, and he's still in this thing, Farmer.
The top rope elbow drop, possibly one of the best top rope moves when you think about the titles it's won, the matches it's won.
And Ray has a beautiful one, I must say.
But it was not enough to do it tonight. And now it's Tito's turn to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, in no man's land. The bad land's the middle of the ring. It may not be the hardest part of the ring, but it's the farthest from the ropes, and that is where Tito finds himself.
He's trying. He's inching inch by inch. How did he do that, Farmer? How did he pull that off?
I want to go back to what they said earlier. Tito said that Ray Rosas was not bad, and Ray Rosas said, no, but I'm good. And tonight, he proved that not only as champion is he good, but darn it, he's great.
What's he?
Wait, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Oh no, he's destroying the bell.
He destroyed the bell. What? That's the Santino Brothers Championship.
He wanted to win that thing. Now he's going to destroy it? Come on, Tito.
That's the Santino Brothers Championship. Bad Dude Tito, I think it's fair to say, a sore loser.
A very sore loser. I like Tito. I respect Tito, but that's the Santino Brothers Heavyweight Championship. That represents all of us. They're taking it too far. They're taking it too far. You know,
fines levied, suspensions.
Got to be something, man. Once you destroy the championship belt, there's got to be some kind of repercussion. I can't imagine Joey Chaos is going to take this lightly.
Look at the face of Ray Rosas. He is heartbroken about what just happened. Ray Rosas, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You have nothing to be heartbroken for. You are a fighting champion. You put your heart out there and you won against all odds, but what happened after just disrespectful.
100%. Ray Rosas is a champion's champion. I gotta respect the man. He's amazing. He is prolific and gifted, and he's standing tall even after the fact. Well, maybe not tall, but he's still standing as Santino Brothers champion.
The championship may be destroyed, but the champion still stands tall. He's still the champion.
Talent like Brody King.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, gird your loins because this is going to be a hard-hitting affair between someone who's currently wrestling in AEW going against someone who's currently wrestling for MLW. Where do you get that kind of crossover? I don't know.
Right.
On social media, Slice Boogie, it was said that the mantra of Santino Brothers is you put in the work so that you can become Santino's tough. And few are tougher than Brody King. But he thinks with all the success, Brody King isn't as hungry as he used to be. Bad move by Slice Boogie because one thing to remember.
Oh my goodness!
Clothesline decapitating Slice Boogie. Through all the wrestling that's on TV and all the success that Brody King has had as we hear the Santino Brothers faithful chant his name. He said with all the success he's had and all the wrestling out there, he still watches Santino Brothers. He still follows what's happening here, and he handpicked Slice Boogie because Slice Boogie is the toughest guy he could find.
Big boot to the face. Of course he pays attention. This is home. Oh my goodness! He just chopped him off the turnbuckle and knocked him to the ground.
You talk about the size difference. A chop may hurt some people, but when Brody King hits you with one, it's going to send you to the outside.
I've never seen that before. That was amazing. It got knocked on his, well, you know. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen who are watching this on YouTube or online, I want you to know that I am on the opposite end of the building, but that that chop was so hard on the chest that I could feel it from where I'm sitting.
I couldn't see it, but I sure could hear it. My goodness, that was hard.
And right now, the count is started to try to get control of these guys. And
referee Jeremy Marcus is a veteran, and he's going to keep it right down the middle. He's going to lay down the law, and that's why he's counting.
Well, Jeremy Marcus trying to get control of these guys. I don't think these are two guys you can control, though, as the fans get out of the way for a freight train known as Slice Boogie that just took out the front 5 rows.
Oh, my goodness. He threw him through the crowd. I can hear the chairs go flying, and referee Jeremy Marcus is checking on him right now.
Every single seat at Santino Brothers is a front row seat.
100.
As this crowd chants holy poop over and over again.
You damn right. That was amazing. Oh, just like that.
This venue getting dead silent every time Brody King winds up one of those knife edge chops, knowing that the sound is going to echo through. And he lifts, Brody King's lifting Slice Boogie up to the top like he's a child.
Oh!
And hits another chop. A good spot for Slice Boogie.
Oh my goodness! Son of a biscuit!
And he may have killed him. He may have just killed him.
That's got to be it.
He's going for the Gonzo bomb. This is a
bomb. That's got to be it.
Oh, tribute to Joey
it.
Chaos, but he blocks it.
Oh!
And
Big
over.
reversal from Slice. He's still in this thing.
Slice Boogie wants to win this match. He wants to get this win, not like anyone else he's ever faced before. He's said that he's seen that Brody King has gone to Japan. He's seen that Brody King has a toy line. Pin? He's seen that Brody King has action figures. He's seen that Brody King is getting talked about by being on network television. Slice Boogie believes that with a win here today, he could get his own toy line. He could get his own time on network television. He could become the next big thing with a win right here tonight.
If Slice Boogie can get the W, it'll be a life-changing experience.
Did you see there with another big knife edge chop returning the favors? But did you notice how Slice Boogie dragged the eyes of Brody King along that top rope? Going back to his old ways a little bit. We know he struggled when he wasn't doing some of the shadier things in the ring, and this seems to.
It's legal. He didn't get disqualified, did he? That means it's legal. Slice said he's going to do whatever it takes. He said he's not going to play around anymore with the submissions. He said he's going to brawl. So he's brawling.
Caught him up.
Oh, my goodness.
A choke slam onto the ring apron as Jeremy Marcus, he goes to check and make sure that Slice Boogie's still kicking down there.
And
up.
Nice!
A highlight moonsault goes for the pin.
Wow, that was impressive.
And there's where the trimming down the weight pays off. That's where the time in the gym, that's where the diet pays off. We're seeing speed that we've never seen from Slice Boogie before.
Oh! What?
And Slice Boogie can't believe that that was not it.
He kicked out of the dead-ass driver. I've only seen one other person do that. That was Bad Dude Tito.
If I'm Jeremy Marcus in that corner right now, I'm changing my mind, but he's a stronger man than I am. But
Wow.
Slice Boogie goes back to work on Brody King, and he got there through nefarious ways, but here he is on top, and you have to imagine that this fight, this never say die attitude, win at all costs, Slice Boogie is
goodness.
what made Brody
Is
King
Slice going to the
pick
top
him
rope? He is. Oh, and
off the
nobody's
top
home.
rope moonsault. Brody King spinning lariat turns him inside out.
I'm surprised his shoes are still on. I thought he clotheslined him out of his shoes. That
And
was
it-
one hell of a lariat.
And if you thought Brody King was angry before, imagine how he feels after getting hit in the junk and dead-ass driver, picking him up for the Gonzo Bob.
Oh!
Drops on his head, goes for the pin.